Hello, guys. How are you today? How do you feel? Are you okay? I hope so. Uh, Welcome to our audiovisual class. Today we are going to pray to the Lord before to start. Please close your eyes and pray. Amen. Okay. Today you have to copy, right? So you are going to print the notebook, taking your notebook now and your pen. Um, as you can see here, today we are going to talk about verbs. Let me tell you that verbs are action words in a sentence. There are three kinds of verbs. They are action verb, linking verb, and helping verb. An action verb, an action verb tells the action of a sentence. Examples: run, hop, skip, sleep, jump, talk, snore. Michael ran to the store. In this case, run is the action verb. A linking verb. Linking verb joins the subject and predicate of a sentence. Example: am, is, are, was, were. Michael was at the store. Was is the linking verb. Helping verb. When we are talking about helping verb, we mean that the verb help the action of the sentence. A helping verb is used with an action verb to help the action of the sentence. Example: am, I, is, are, was, were. Matthew was helping Michael. Was helps the action verb helping. Okay, this is the action verb. This is the helping verb. We are going to work in this exercise. It says directions. Read the following sentences. Underline the verb about with a with about each. Write A for action verb, L for linking verb, and H for helping verb. The first one has been done for you. 1. Amy jumps rope is an action verb. Paul was jumping rope too. In this case, was is a linking verb. Was jumping, right? Okay, the next one says they were working on the homework. They were working in the homework. In this case, were is a helping verb because the verb in this sentence or the action is working. So where is a helping verb. The math number 4, the math problem requires a lot of thinking. Requires is an action, right? Number 5, addition problems are fun to do. Are is an action too. The baby sleeps in the afternoon. Sleeps. Sleeps is an action verb. Grandma is napping also. Is a linking verb, okay? Because this join the subject and the predicate. Sam is going to bed. Is is a linking verb because is joining Sam and going, right? Sam in this case is the subject. Going to bed is the predicate. John paints a lovely picture of the sea. Paint is an action verb. The colors in the picture are soft and pale. Are is an action verb. Okay, so now let's try to work in this page. It says adding ed to make verbs past tense. To make many verbs past tense, add ed. Examples: cook plus ed, cooked. Wish plus ed, wished. Play plus ed, played. When a verb ends in a silent e, drop the e and add ed, right? Example: hope plus ed, hope. We uh, we drop the e and add ed. Hate, hated, right? We drop this e and add ed. When a verb ends in y, after a consonant, change the y to y and add ed. Examples: hurry, hurried. Marry, married. When a verb ends in a single consonant after a single short vowel, double the final consonant before adding ed, right? Example: stop, stopped. What do we have to do here? We have to double the p because it's just a one syllable, right? And a single short vowel in here. So we have to double the consonant. Hop, hopped. Here we have a consonant and another consonant. And between the consonants, we have a single short vowel, right? For that reason, the rule says that I have to double the consonant. Okay, double the final consonant. Okay, in here, directions. Write the past tense of the verb correctly. The first one has been done for you. One, cold, cold. Copy, copied. Frown, frowned. Smile, smiled. Leave, lived. Talk, talked. Name, named. List, listed. Spy, spied. Phone, phoned. Reply, replied. Top, topped. Clean, cleaned. Scream, screamed. Clap, clap, clapped. Mop, mopped. Soap, soaped. Choke, choked. Scurry, scurried. Drop, dropped. Okay, this is an easy exercise. Now, as we are working with a fairy tale, I want you to explain this a little bit, right? Okay, it says fairy tale is a fictional story that may feature folkloric characters such as fairies, eagles, trolls, witches, giants, and talking animals. Fairy tale is a fictional story, it's not real, right? Okay. What are some examples of fairy tales? Cinderella, you know this tale, right? It's famous. Eels and the Shoemaker, the Frog Prince, the Gingerbread Man, Goldilocks, And the three birds, Hansel and Gretel, Jack and the Beanstalk, Little Red Riding Hood, Pinocchio, the Princess and the Pea, the Sleeping Beauty, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Three Little Pigs. Okay, I have a question for you. Do you know what is a plot? What is a plot? Plot are the main events of a day of a play, novel, film, or similar work. Plot is the sequence of events, right? Okay, we are going to learn some steps when we are trying to write a fairy tale. It's easy how to write a fairy tale in 5 steps. Number one, you need a classical beginning that could be once upon a time, one more time, once upon a time, once upon a time, or you can use long ago, long ago, long ago, or you can say once there was a, once there was a. Number two, then you have to find a hero and gives him a property. For example, you can say, okay, the woman, the woman can sleep all day long. Okay, he has a property. Number three, create a plot. In this case, when you are trying to create a plot, remember that a plot are the main events of a play, novel, film, or similar work. Plot is the sequence, the word sequence of events, right? Okay, it says number four, mix reality and fantasy. Here exists a mist, right? A mix of reality and fantasy. Number five, a fairy tale always has a happy end. Never, never wait for an ugly end or a sad ending, right? A fairy tale always has a happy end, right? It can change. Now, we are going to watch the video, okay, about the fairy tale Pinocchio. Okay, pay attention, please. Okay, let's start. Listen carefully.
Oh my nose, it's too long, it's too long, I need to make it small. I won't lie, no more lies, no more lies, so please make it small. Oh my nose, it's too long, I need to make it small. Oh my nose, it's too long, I need to make it small. I won't lie, no more lies, no more lies, so please make it small. Oh my nose, it's too long, I need to make it small.
Okay, pay attention
Pinocchio.
to the tale Pinocchio.
Geppetto has no children, but he wants a child.
I will make a son from wood.
So he makes Pinocchio. A fairy appears and says to Pinocchio, now you can move and speak. Be a good boy, and you will be a real boy. The next morning, Pinocchio says, good morning, Father. is very happy, and he sends Pinocchio to school. When Pinocchio goes to school, he meets a fox and a cat. They say, "Let's go to a puppet show." So Pinocchio goes with them. Pinocchio sees a puppet show. Suddenly, the fox and the cat lock Pinocchio in a cellar. They plan to sell Pinocchio for money. The fairy appears. Pinocchio lies to her. "I was kidnapped." Suddenly, Pinocchio's nose grows long. When Pinocchio tells the truth, a woodpecker makes Pinocchio's nose small again. Pinocchio runs home, but then he meets boys in a wagon. "Come with us to Toyland," the boys say, so Pinocchio follows them.
Toyland.
Pinocchio plays at Toyland for many days, and he turns into a donkey. Again, the fairy appears. She makes Pinocchio a wooden boy again. Pinocchio comes back home, but he doesn't see Geppetto. A seagull tells him,
Geppetto was looking for you, and a whale ate him.
Pinocchio jumps into the sea, and the whale comes and swallows him. "Oh no!" Pinocchio goes into the whale's stomach.
Okay.
Pinocchio finds Geppetto. They make a big fire. So the whale sneezes,
Achoo!
Cashew.
and the whale spits out Geppetto and Pinocchio. The fairy is waiting for Geppetto and Pinocchio at home. "Good boy, you saved Geppetto." Then she makes Pinocchio into a real boy. Pinocchio isn't a wooden boy any longer.
Okay, now I have some questions for you. You are going to copy these questions and then answer. Question number one. What are characters in a tale? Number two. Explain what real life is. Three. Give a definition of plot. Number four. Explain what is fantasy. Number five. What is a sequence? Number six. Give 5 examples of fairy tales. Number seven. What is moral? And number eight. Who can be a character in a fairy tale? Guys, you have to remember the homework for the next week. Okay. Um, you have to copy the tale in your notebook. Narrate the tale with your own words. Record in a short video. I want to see you and listening to you. Draw and color an illustration of the tale and show it in the video, right? Have a nice nice days. See you the next time. Bye.